It is now in the hands of state lawmakers. Will Charla Nash be allowed to take the state to court for the horrible mauling by a chimpanzee in Stanford 5 years ago? Good evening, everybody. I'm Keith Coons.
I'm Ann Nyberg. She wants to sue the state for $150 million to cover her medical expenses and continue help she needs just to live. Chief political correspondent Mark Davis has more on this. He's live for us tonight. Mark.
Hi, Ann and Keith. Good evening, everyone from the state capitol complex in Hartford. The state claims commissioner says Charla Nash has no legal case. So her final court of appeals is the Connecticut House of Representatives. 5 years since she was mauled and terribly disfigured by the 200-pound primate, she finally got to make a personal plea to state lawmakers.
And hoping that you can make a decision, based on the information. I feel that the state knew what was happening and failed to protect me.
Her lawyer presented the evidence that a state biologist had warned on more than one occasion that the animal was an accident waiting to happen, and the state failed in its mission to protect the public.
The DEP has failed miserably in this regard.
Regardless of the extent of Ms. Nash's injuries, or whether in hindsight DEP could have done things differently or better, the law does not support this claim, nor is it in the public interest to grant it.
After the hearing, she told me it wasn't her idea to try to sue the state.
My brothers had told me they had started it already when I went to the hearing a couple years ago and listened to all the evidence they had presented. I was in awe. I was like, wow, I didn't know that. And I said, wow, they knew that. That's when I was like, changed or made an opinion.
Her care is being covered now by Social Security, Disability, and Medicaid. She says she'd like to win the lawsuit so she can go home.
Trust me, you wouldn't want the care. I mean, you get the care, but it's not like being home, that's for sure. Sometimes I wait an hour for a drink of water.
Her appeal today was before the 45-member Judiciary Committee here at the Legislative Office Building. They must vote on this within the next 12 days before it can go before the full House of Representatives. If she gets the go-ahead there, then she could technically go to court. Live from the State Capitol Complex in Hartford, Mark Davis, News 8.